What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Listen, y'all already know, man. We are the normal people, okay? Let's just keep it real. We who on social media, man, for the most part, we are the normal people, okay? If we look into the lives of these celebrities and things like that, covering these stories and things that's going on, let's just keep it 100, man. I can care less about these people. I don't know none of them personally. So I can care less. I'm not finna entangle myself so much into their life that I'm acting like I'm one of their friends or family members, because I'm not. Which means I'm going to tell the truth regardless. Some of y'all may not finna like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to show the truth and I'm going to prove what I'm talking about. Because not so fast, Papoose. I know for the most part, man, we can get caught up in a mirage of what we see. Yeah, we hear about him being loyal. Yeah, we hear about him holding her down. Yeah, we hear about him being a good father. Yeah, that's what was presented. That's what was being said. But what went unnoticed is his controlling, obsessive ways that led to some of this woman's actions. Not to justify or condone anything she do, because I don't at all. She was wrong for committing adultery. She was wrong for cheating on her husband. She was wrong for her deceptive, seductive, deceiving, betraying ways. But Papoose, at the same time, he went wrong on many levels. Papoose do not believe in the true God, okay? That's a fact. Papoose believed that he is God. Papoose believed that the black man is God. So he takes from the living God and attribute the things that only belong to God to himself. That's the religion that he practiced and studied, by which he is under. He rejects Jesus Christ as the Son of the living God. He rejects atonement. He rejects redemption. He rejects the triune God. So he's an atheist at heart, and he puts himself in the place of God. Also, he's very controlling, and he's obsessed with Remy Ma, which led to her wanting to be free from him to some degree. I'm going to play this because I've seen these things now. See, I wasn't aware of a lot of the things that was out here. Let me tell y'all how I came to this point. Okay, so since I've been covering the story, because y'all know I give y'all the whole breakdown in battle rap and everything, because a lot of people don't know this where it's all stemmed from. A lot of things Papoose didn't even know that he had to find out from watching my channel, right? So I give y'all the whole breakdown because, again, I'm going to give y'all the facts. I don't care about none of these people when it comes to real life and tie myself into their life. I don't have no favoritism, none at all. I call a spade, the truth, okay? That's all. That's just how it is. Y'all remember, I showed where Clarissa Shields went wrong because she was friending Remy going all the way back to 2022. Or 2021, she was friending Remy, okay? Only for you to now be with her husband. So I exposed that. I exposed the Easy. I exposed the Remy. I exposed the Surf. I exposed the whole thing. And the things that people didn't know about, okay? So let me just be clear on this. I don't have favorites when it comes to this. I just stand on the truth as battle truth. Now, a lot of things I wasn't aware of because I didn't watch all the Love and Hip Hops and all these backstories of what was going on. So since I had been covering the Remy Ma situation, my algorithm had changed. Now I'm getting all type of Remy Ma things going back years and years and years and years. So when I cut on my computer to look for content to blog on to give y'all blogs for the day, I had suggested videos, and it was Remy Ma, Papoose, they history and thing and going back years. I'm like, is this new? But I'm looking at, I'm like, no, this say 5 years, this say 3 years, this say, you know, so this going back years. So Love and Hip Hop had put up this collage of recording their relationship and following their relationship. And as I'm sitting here watching this, right, and I'm listening, I'm like, wow. Then I really got to looking into his personality and his character. Then I'm saying to myself, like, hold on. Remy ain't been all the way wrong in this situation when it comes to what she been saying about this brother. Like, for instance, she made a statement and she said this.
He used to be gorilla glued to my nuts everywhere I went. Not because I'm a cheater and because I can't keep my legs closed, but because he was so worried about an athlete or another rapper or an executive getting my attention and I'll leave.
Okay, she made that statement that he was smothering her. She couldn't do nothing without him. Everywhere she go, he had to be there every time. So she said he was smothering. And y'all, look, again, I love having a female fan base because I'm pretty sure y'all have dated guys or been involved with guys who actually does this. They smother you, they're obsessed with you, and they have all these tricks that come with that. And I'm gonna expose some of these things because this is what he was doing. Okay. Now, when I looked at the collage that Love and Hip Hop had put together, let me play this clip for y'all. Pay attention to this clip right here. Watch this.
I'm busting up in Pap's studio session today because we have a wedding to plan and we need to get started ASAP. What's up, man?
How are you?
Pap doesn't know that I asked Ra to help us, you know, with the wedding, get things rolling, planning or whatever. And I'm hoping Mr. Drill Sergeant will let me rock.
Now, notice that. So she got a friend she want to bring in to help her with the planning of the wedding. Notice she said, and I'm hoping Mr. Drill Sergeant. Now, remember, this is before all the scandal is out. She called him Mr. Drill Sergeant, basically letting us in on how controlling he is. And when his mind is made up, it's made up, and how sometimes he can't be reasoned with. When I was watching this stuff, I was noticing this. I was seeing when she'll be talking, he'll be cutting her off. I see that regardless to what she said, his mind was already made up on what it is that he wanted to do. And she would humble herself many times as a result of it. I was also paying attention of how everywhere. Hold on a second. I got to get this. She called him Mr. Drill Sergeant. And that's what I was saying. Like, I'm paying attention. Everywhere she goes, like, he have to be there. He hold her hand everywhere she goes. Look, I'm watching this stuff. This brother even holding her hand while they in the car. And she just like, bro, I know a guy like him. I personally know a guy like him. And what's crazy, they even sort of look alike. And I'm like, damn, do that come with a look? Do obsession and controlling actually come with a look? Because they actually also look very, very, very similar. And he do the same thing. Hold on, watch this though. Let me show y'all something. So she called him the drill sergeant. And you know what drill sergeants do? It's all about control. It's all about demands. It's all about, no, we're going to do this. Watch this though, y'all. Watch this. And women, please pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signals. Don't get so caught up in the love my wife and standing by her side, because that's a part of obsession. It could be deceiving. Even though it appears to be that way, there's a controlling aspect to that. Forget about how y'all feel about Remy. I want you to tap into your woman senses and pay attention to the words, the signal, the signs, and the body language, because I'm good at that. I'm good at discernment. Watch this.
What's up? What's on your mind?
Wedding stuff. I was talking to Rod, and she's gonna help. What? Why?
See that? He automatically put his head down like, no. That's what he's saying. No. Out the gate, it's automatic no. Haven't heard her out. Don't even know what she about to present. But the answer is no. But why? It ain't that it's about Ra, because he's not going to mention that. It's about the fact of her being friends or associating with someone else other than him. Other than him. Watch this.
You doing that stupid face?
I don't really know about that. Gotta watch who around you, babe. We gotta be careful. We can't just let anybody come into your circle.
I don't know about that. We gotta watch you around. We gotta be careful. Why is it the we? Now, some of y'all, I know y'all looking for a way. Stop trying to save people. See, I hate that too. Stop trying to save people. Stop. One thing I hate about social media that I learned, people be sometimes too involved in these people's lives to the point that it becomes personal. It becomes personal as though you're a relative. It becomes personal as though you're a friend. It becomes personal as though they know who the hell you are or supporting you in some type of way when they don't, when they're not. Stop allowing this to become personal in your life and just use it for the entertainment that it is that gets you through your day. That's it. Don't become so involved and so wrapped up in these people. Man, I've seen people literally fighting over these people. Not just them, other celebrities and everything. Fighting over Beyonce, fighting over Nicki Minaj, fighting over Michael Jackson, fighting over Tupac, fighting over... These people don't even know y'all exist. What the hell is wrong with people? Terrible. But yeah, he don't even know. Watch this though, y'all. Pay attention to what's being said. Read the body language. Pay attention to the words. Watch what he says.
I already know what you're about to say. She wasn't there while you was in jail.
No, it's not even about me saying she wasn't there, because she wasn't there. I'm just acknowledging what's real.
Okay,
and
but
you know what this Rod situation reminds me of? It's kind of reminding me of the same situation that caused you to get all of that time, because you was actually with a friend who brought other people around you who weren't friends. Those were the people who caused the problems. And I want to be careful because I can't allow that to happen again.
But what I...
Okay. Now he's using his past against her to establish his control. He took a situation in her life that's very sensitive that caused her to actually go to jail. He's using this as a means of a weapon of control and establishing dominance. I know, because I'm a man. I recognize what he's doing. Some women may be naive to the tricks, but I'm very aware of what he just did right then and there. And notice he keep cutting her off. He don't even let her finish her sentences. He just keep cutting her off because remember, he's already saying out of the gate, no. Even though as women, here, let's just, okay, I want to play something there before I even go even more deeper into this, because this unlocks a lot for me and give me a different perspective on this situation. Again, pay close attention. I don't condone or I don't agree with anything Remy done in this marriage that actually caused it to have the divorce that is happening. But however, you can push a person away when you smothering them and when you are controlling and when you are establishing dominance to the point that there's no say. Hold on.
don't want to do. I don't want to live my life walking on eggshells like, oh, is this person going to sneak me to stab me in my back? I don't want to live my life paranoid.
Right. And she right. Yes, I went to jail. Yes, I did that. But hey, It's something that I learned, but that don't mean that I got to walk on eggshells and I can't have friends and I can't enjoy life. I always got to wonder if they're going to snake me, if they're going to betray me. No, I'm not going to live my life like that. I'm not going to live in fear. I want to have fun. I want to be at peace. I want to have friends. Watch his response. And when she's saying this, she basically saying, I want to have friends. Watch what this dude say.
I was like, oh, is this person gonna snake me to stab me in my back? I don't want to live my life paranoid.
The best remedy for that is just keep it family orientated. All we got is us, man.
See that? The best remedy to that is to keep it family orientated. All we got is us. Control, dominance, obsession. You don't want her having no female friends. You don't want her having fun with anybody else if it don't include you. You only want to be her joy, her happiness, her peace, her space. No, that's terrible. That's terrible in a relationship. And everybody know you need your space. Even if you love somebody and you with them, you need your space. Notice he don't want her being involved with nobody if it's not him. Look at what that man just said. The best remedy for that is to just keep it family orientated. He don't want her dealing with nobody outside. Why? Because he ain't got no friends. He don't really have friends. Remy got friends though. She got a lot of girlfriends. She got a lot of friends. She's the more popular one. So she have a lot of friends. He bothered by that because he don't really have friends. So what he want to do is close her in. He want to close her in and entrap her. This is what he's doing. And this is why she feels smothered. And this is what's happening. Look at her face. Read this. Look what he just said to her. He gonna say something else that's crazy too. But I just want y'all to pay attention. This is not a coincidence. It's one after another, after another, after another, after another. This is dominance. This is obsession. He's so much obsessed with this woman that he can't stand for her to be enjoying herself or having fun with anybody else if it's not him. If it's not him. And it's not right. You allow this woman to be a prison in her own home. She can't plan without you. You have to make sure everything she do, you are involved in it. And then you don't like any friends she bring around because you're threatened by the fact of her having any type of enjoyment to fulfillment of being a woman if it don't include you, because you obsessed with her. You want all her time, all her pay, all her peace, you want everything dealing with this woman, and it's smothering. I know, I'm telling you, remind me of this guy. I saw it. He just like this, and he go with a member of my family. Me and him actually got into it about this before too. That I literally had to put hands on him as a result of what he did to one of my family members as a result of this. He was just like that. Don't want her doing nothing without him. Don't like none of her friends. Everything she do, it got to include him. Everywhere they go, you want to hold her hand and make sure you let everybody know she with me, she belong to me. You talking about cuffing all day long. It's just cuffing like a live ball and chain. Y'all women know dudes like this. Come on, we're not going to play these games, and you're not finna trick and deceive us with this loyalty, devotion, father, husband, keeping my family together. No, you're obsessed, and you're controlling. You obsessed, and you're controlling, and you smothered this woman. You smothered her. We know when you're in a relationship with somebody and we live together, sometimes you need to leave. Go with your friends sometime. Give me some space. Allow me to miss you sometimes. He was her manager also. So he her husband and manager. So you know what he doing. He using all those to his advantage to control her, to the point she had to fire him from being her manager. I didn't even know that. Which unlocks even more things. Now I see why he was so-called writing 90% of the music, because you were her manager. You were managing her. And the reason why you didn't care about putting your name on the paperwork because you was getting the managing fee of managing her. So you didn't mind writing for her, keeping her popular and important and making songs because you would be getting paid the back end for the management. Didn't know that part. I just had to find that out and figure that out. So yeah, a lot of things went unnoticed. I know now. I know now. Let me tell you another thing this brother did. Look what this brother did.
Y'all crazy too.
We are crazy, but we have reason to be. You know what I mean?
My life, walking on eggshells, like, oh, is this person gonna sneak me to stab me in my back? I don't want to live my life paranoid.
The best remedy for that is just keep it family orientated. All we got is us, man.
Y'all crazy too.
We are crazy, but we have reason to be. You know what I mean?
What?
I need to speak to you about DJ. DJ is my 18-year-old daughter. She always looked up to Remy as a motherly figure. They had a special bond ever since she was a kid and throughout the years while Remy was away. But
okay, now look what he did. Another trick. First, he just shut down her having any friends, anybody that's outside of the family. So now he make up a solution. I want to talk to you about DJ. She 18 years old now. I want y'all to establish a better relationship and come together. And I want y'all to do, because you want DJ to be her spy. You just took something away from her. So you call yourself replacing what you just took from her with somebody that's in your corner, your daughter, to become your spy. She's an adult now. You an adult. So y'all can do things together now. This what he doing. You see the tricks? You see the deceiving? You see the manipulation? It reminds me, I remember when my baby mama knew I used to run the street and hustle and do the things I do. And my kids is real attached to me. So when my guys never be calling me to want to do the things we was doing, we was in the street, I would get my stuff on and I'm about to leave. Then my son would get his jacket. When he see me in my jacket, he'll grab his jacket like I'm going with my daddy. But I'm going to bust a move with my guys and get on these other girls. Now my baby mama know, but she knows she can't stop me at the same time because I'm going anyway. So when I'm leaving out the door, she like, where you finna go? I say, oh, I got to go to the studio and take care of something. And then my son grabbing his jacket. I'm like, no, you can't go. She like, why he can't go? Let him go with you. Because, he her little spy. She'll be like, hey, what your daddy do? Who he was with? Where he go? Type stuff. And I know that. So she like, let him go. I'm like, no, I don't want him going with me. She like, why he can't go? You ain't finna do nothing, right? You ain't no mess, right? You only going to the studio. You done took him to the studio before. Why he can't go? I'm like, no, because I don't really want him tag along. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. So he would want me to actually, she would want me to actually take him with me so he could be her spy. That's what he doing right now. Well, I want you to get to know I want you and my daughter now to, get to kicking it with each other and doing this. What are you talking about? No, this woman don't just want to be with her family. This woman have friends, okay? This woman have friends outside the family. But because you don't have friends and you ain't got nobody like that, or you don't want none, you want her to be just like you. No, bro, you terrible, man. You out of pocket with that. Nah, I see you in a whole nother different light, player. I see you in a whole nother different light. I ain't deceived by nothing. And all this stuff you selling is nothing but a part of your control and your dominance and your obsession. And now I get why she making statements like this.
He used to be gorilla glued to my nuts everywhere I went.
That's in frustration. For her to say that like that, that's in frustration. And now I see it. And then she called you the drill sergeant. Then you had the whole house rigged up with all type of cameras and things like that. And even though, again, she getting a bad rap because of what she did, rightfully so to some degree, but still, this is you. This is the guy you is, bro. You are an obsessive, controlling, dominant dude. And I'm sorry, I just got to keep it real, bro. I saw it more than once. I just can't play and show all this stuff because they might end up pulling it, clipping it, copywriting it. So I got to be careful. So I got to keep stopping it. But I wish I could just play this stuff for y'all over and over and over and over again so y'all can see this. This is dude. He smothered that woman. And he was controlling and he was very obsessive. That's why, look, The things that you getting credit for, it only comes from you being obsessed. You was supportive of her while she was in prison because you was obsessed with her. Let's just keep it real. You were pussy whipped, which made you obsessed with her, which put you to a point of not wanting to be from her, not wanting to be away from her. That's why you was doing the things you was doing. You were sprung, which led to you being obsessed, which led to you wanting to keep tabs on her any way that you can. Had nothing to do with, well, I'm just a stand-up dude, and this is the dude I am. No, you're being controlled because you pussy whipped. That's what happened, bro. That is a fact. Okay? I know life. I know life. I recognize what's going on. You are obsessed with her because you were pussy whipped by her, and you used that as a means to try to control her. That's what you did. That's exactly what you did. I'm gonna play the end of this last part right here.
Since Remy been out, her and DJ haven't really seen eye to eye. It seemed like y'all relationship fell apart.
It's not me. Once she turned 18, she was like, that's it. I'm 18. I don't gotta listen to nobody. I just be like,
right, but let me cut you off. Let me cut you off though.
See that? See that? Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off though. See what I mean? She could never really say her say so. You know why? He don't want her making any point. That's a point of him actually having to compromise, change, and give in to actually see things in her light. He out of pocket. He out of pocket. I'm not deceived. I know the truth now. I know the truth now. Here, take it. Take it. Bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. I'll do it for you. No, 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 no. Man, get out of here with this trash, man. So this is my judgment. We're reopening this case. As a result of reopening this case, we're going to reevaluate and look at the evidence that's involved in this. I believe that this case is on this appeal, and I'm overturning this judgment. And we're going to retrial this whole case and situation and look at this differently now, because new evidence have came in that actually raised suspicion against you, brother. And that is my judgment. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It is yours. And listen, ladies, y'all not stupid. Please don't be stupid in them comments.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you.